And welcome everyone to a nice 3v4 at Salbahath. Today's replay comes from MSQ2, and he's got some mercenary crossbowmen. He's commanding the realm of Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. And just before we get started, I will be doing a podcast on Friday. It's about a day and a half from now with Jmonster to go over a brand new medieval mod currently in development. So look forward to seeing you there. Just check on YouTube. I've posted the event and the time should be up there so you'll know when it's on. Moving on, we've got some Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm here. The rest of his army is over here. Nicely neat and stacked up. He's got 3 units of Sentries of Khazad-dûm, some Mithril Guard, Sentries of Khazad-dûm. Sideways here, as opposed to the other 3 units. I don't know why. Anyway, we've got some First Legion Pikes. We have 2 units of the Hammers of Gundabad. 2 units of Sons of the Fallen. Some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, vitally important. Some Legion Bodyguard. Guards of Khazad-dûm. 2 legions... Not 2 legions. 2 units of 4th Legion Shield Guard, I believe. And at the very back here, some more Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm. Alright. We've got 2 units of mercenary crossbowmen there. We come to his ally, Lothorian, commanded by Matrasp 30, and he's got some Lorinand Axemen, 2 units, some Lorinand Spearmen, some Lorinand Archers, and some Spears of the Wood. Maybe 2 units of them. Lorinand Archers, I mean. We have some Surin Amoth Rangers and Karas Kalahon's Guardians. Looks like we've got 2 units of the Guardians, I think. Yeah. We've got some March Wardens of the Wood. I don't think these guys are armoured up. We have some Kindred of Celebraun, more March Wardens, Spears of the Wood, Lorinand Spearmen, some Lorinand Axemen, Lorinand Warriors, more Axemen, and some Lorinand Swordmasters, and some Watchers of the Golden Wood, the most accurate archer unit I've ever seen in Reforged. Some more Swordmasters, Warriors, and Axemen. Alrighty, and I think that leads us to the final defender, Numenor, commanded by the Vengeful One. And he's got some Royal Legion of Amenelos, some Pharazim Nobles, some Romena Nodukadar, I think 2 units there, I think that's 3, some Romena Abrim, 3 units, 4 units, yep, 4. Some Pharazim Swordmasters, and I think maybe 3 units of Seafarers of Nindamos, some Anduinian Shadowbows, some Romena Badarbium, 2 units there, the Naru Enaru Royal Guard, and Naru Enaru Sentinels, Belagar Archers, and a Trebuchet. So, good army there for Numenor. And that leads us to the first of 4 attackers, the first one being Mordor, commanded by Bloodbath McGrath, and he's got some Olak High, some Mountain Trolls, some Temple Guard. Now these guys I don't think have the armor upgrade. I tried upgrading them before and it wouldn't work. But the helmets seem to indicate they got the armor upgrade. I'm a little bit confused there. We have some Temple Executioners. These guys definitely have the armor upgrade, that I'm sure. Some Bulldogs of Durthang. Unsure about the performance of these guys. I'll keep an eye on this battle, hopefully, and see how they do. We have some... Is that 2 units of Olakai? Yep, he bought 2 units of Olakai. Don't usually see that. We have some Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Be vitally important in this siege. But just the 1 unit though, it seems. He would have had to spend a lot of money bringing 2 units of Olakai for sure. Some Anduinian Shadowbows and some Orc Fodder. And that brings us to his ally, first of 3. Dwarves of Erebor, commanded by Silver Banshee. We've got some Blacklock Engineers, the deadliest crossbow unit in Reforged. We have some Ironfoot Halberds, and the rest of his army is annoyingly invisible. I'll have to come back to him. Next we have Isengard, commanded by Kanduix. I'm really saying that wrong, I know. Sorry, Ken. Or Ken. We've got some Urukai pikemen, 2 units. We've got some Urukai crossbows, 2 units. Make that 3. Okay. Snaga skirmishers, half-orc spear guard, guards of Orthanc. More half-orc spear guard, Urukai infantry. Champions of the White Hand, more infantry. And I think that's it. Bit of a gamble to bring Cav, especially since the attackers need to go through all those choke points. We'll see if it pays off. We have some more Urukai infantry, and that leads us to the next attacker, Umbar, commanded by the Guardian, or the Gordian 1. Anyway, we have some No and Royal Guard, some Corsair Blackguard, 2 units. Over here, we've got some Belaga Pikemen, No and Arrow Sentinels. Belaga Pikemen, I wonder if these guys will be very confused and say, hang on, we were in the same armour, why are we killing each other? We're supposed to be on the same side. Anyway, I think that's all I can see this very moment, so yeah, so I have to come back again. And that brings us to the final attacker, Dale, commanded by Tommy Wiseau. And he's got some Blackshot Dragon Slayers, some Dalian Paladins, some Seldon River Patrol, 2 units. We've got some Swordmasters of Asgaroth, 2 units. Used to be the name of these guys, actually. Next we have some Othello Rangers, some Dismounted Earls of Dale. Looks like there's 3 units of these guys. We've got some Dalian Spearmen, 2 units. Some Bardian Marksmen, 2 units. And 2 units of Dalian Bowmen. And that is it. So we'll get this battle started. Enjoy. Now I'll keep an eye out for new units that will pop up, because the attackers need to march a long way, so really, here we go. We've got some Belakath Marksmen, some Casimir's Rangers, Belakath Axe Guard, 2 units of Belakath Footmen, 2 units of Adrenian Shield Guard, 2 units of Alcarandas Legion, and that's all I can see there. Surprised I don't see any Corsair crossbows, but maybe he ran out of money. Very possible. Alrighty, we've got some more Ironfoot Halberds, some Ironfoot Axe Throwers, some Obsidian Guard, Ironfoot Crossbows, Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin, some Erebor Legionnaires, Axe Guard of Erebor, more Legionnaires, Sons of Durin, Legionnaires again, more Axe Guard. I think that's it. So, we'll actually, we will not do a cut because MSQ2's gone on the offensive and sent his mercenary crossbowmen. He could get some pot shots off here. Kanduix seems to have his crossbows way back, so he could get some free kills on the Urukai pikemen if he so desired. But it looks like he's not going to take the target. It ain't bait because they're wide open and totally exposed. Looks like he favours going after Umbar. Not a bad target. We got both the crossbow units here. Oh, Champions of the White Hand's going to catch him. Oh, we got Warg Riders as well. Well, the crossbow unit is collapsing. And they broke him. So well done to Ken. They've lost their MSQ2. Still favouring going up to the Naru and Arrow Sentinels. He could get more kills if he goes for the Belaga Pikeman. They're getting hits on the pikemen. We've got a trickle of casualties. And you've got some enemy archers driving off the crossbows as well. Alright, the little skirmish phase is over. We'll do a small cut here and come back shortly. Alright guys, we're back because Canduix has actually advanced these walls. We've got all kinds of Khazad-dûm vulnerable here. Looks like he's trying to save them. And he did. But apart from that, not much else is happening, so we'll come back. Alright guys, we're back. Don't know what the Pharaohs and Nobles are up to.
You're under attack.
The attacker's not firing on him, so...
You're under attack.
Yeah, the nobles are searching for a target, but they won't find one. Not through those pikemen. The Gordian protecting Dale. Venge is still searching for a target, and he thinks he's found it. Gordian left a hole in the defense, and the Vengeful One strikes. Nicely done. Got clipped by the Belaga pikemen, but for the most part, most of them still alive. And the Belaga archers didn't lose any men there. I've got Orc Fodder and Temple Guard here. Bit of a strange mix. Temple Guard is the dangerous one. Tommy Wiseau being a little bit reckless. Vengeful One exploiting his advance. Getting a lot of kills here. Nobles doing Numenor proud in this battle. Yeah, we've got the crossbows there still firing on these guys. Now, the nobles here could... Oh, yep. Bloodbath has left these exposed. The attackers are making a few mistakes here. It's really making it easy for the Vengeful One to exploit. Temple Guard ain't cheap. Now, if the attackers do this right, they can essentially encircle, surround, and cut down the Pharaohs and Nobles. Now, you see here we've got the Vengeful One trying to save them. But they're locked in combat, and they're losing men fast. Okay, they're down to 15. They lost 7 in that exchange. That's not good. Pharaohs and nobles are pretty expensive. Guess he thought it was too risky to leave him out there. I don't know. You could have got some cycle charges in there, I reckon. This backline here, for the most part, is relatively unprotected. So the attackers are advancing, coming up the canyon. I'm surprised we don't have the trebuchet firing on the canyon. Where is the trebuchet anyway? I don't know, they're firing. The angle is not the best. I think he's trying to move it for that exact reason. Anyway, we'll fast forward it and come back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. And we have Temple Executioners being sent up by Bloodbath already. The elites are going in already. In the first phase of the battle. We've got Numenor and Lothlorien in here. We've got some Adrenium Shadowbows over here. That's not good. We've got some nice fire there from Tommy Wiseau. Vegemon's pulling out his forces. They don't want to get too many men mixed up in this. Or the Adrenium Shadowbows will go to town on them. Yeah, Belagar Archers is now putting pressure on the Adrenium Shadowbows. Oh, nice. Yeah, Vance has got to get his units out of that. How accurate will the narrow guard be? Alright, so the Shadowbows are down by 10 men. They're getting some nice hits here on the Seafarers. Okay, the Trebuchet's firing. But how effective is it? Oh! There's some nice shots here. As evidenced by this roasting pile of corpses. 2 shots. Oh, big mistake here from the attackers. They're really clumping up their forces. Is it still firing or what? No, it's not firing anymore. Oh, that sucks. Ah, Nazgul. We got Nazgul in the front. Shadowbow's down to 51. Temple Guard moved up. Nazgul are slaughtering the Belagar Archers. Now, I don't think the Vengeful One sees the Nazgul. You should try to swarm in and try and just overwhelm the Nazgul while they're out in front and vulnerable. Alright, I'm just going to slow this down for a second. Looks like the attack on the other side is about to begin. Warg Hunters were just slightly in front of the stakes here. And Wargs, it looks like, got a nice charge on them. The attackers here are gearing up for combat. Back to normal speed. Got much wood of the wood firing on. Alright, crossbows getting some friendly fire there on their own walls. Not sure why Kenduix is leaving in the fight, but I guess we'll try and make sense of that later. Okay, Bowman firing in. Temple Guard not firing. Black Guard getting ready for battle. Everyone trying to keep his troops out of the fight. Royal Guard's got to get into a better position. And the Venge needs more troops. We've got serious elites here. Seafarer's getting a nice volley off. Again, solid hits. Going after the Temple Guard. Seafarer's out of ammunition. But the Sentinels here. Time will tell whether or not all those javelin warriors took the brunt out of the Black Guard's charge. The reinforcements heading in. I think the defenders will just hold here. Only just. They're lucky. Alright. How's it going over here? Looks like the attack is sort of picking up in pace. Alrighty. Attackers already pushed the defenders through to the second choke point. I'm just going to call this one here the first. Seems like it fell apart very quickly. A little bit of texture issue in the background there. I'm surprised with that. What's going on here?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Ooh. That could be bad for the attackers. They're firing on the trebuchet. Oh, we've got Iron Watch of Miramir here. But a little bit inaccurate, it would seem. Nice. See the Iron Watch. The fire arrows coming in. See, this choke point's really forcing the defenders to clump up. And the trebuchet is having a field day with this. Got some nice fire ammunition coming in. Oh, just clipped them. Again, just a small clip. Couple troops at the most. Okay, targeting the Seafarers. Pharaohs and Swordmasters under assault. Vengeful one's got to get them out of there. Ooh. Yeah, a lot happening here. The attackers are still advancing, but boy, did they take a few hits here. That trebuchet is being very accurate. It's proving a nightmare for the attackers now. The defenders just holding on with one light unit of Spears of the Wood. Okay, how's MSQ2 going? Okay, with Lothlorian's help, he's pushing the enemy back down the hill. Hammers of the Gundabad pressing hard. It is 22 to 22. And it's hard to see how the attackers get through this, except with brute force and just stack the ranks and push their way through. It's probably the only way to do it. Okay, got the Enduring Shadowbows here. Body piercing soldiers. Nazgul down to 5. The Gordian's got to get his troops in there fast. He's not going to have an army by the time they get to the front lines. Olokai doing their best to lead the way. Ooh, rotten meat. That's a good sign. And we have a fresh unit of Olokai moving up. So the next wave is underway. The attackers really copped it here, but let's see if they have enough troops to push through. We've got Lorraine Archers, Romena Barabrim. So they're targeting the Umbar troops. Walcott is taking some shots at the Snugger skirmishers and crossbows. I suppose whatever free kills they can get, you should take. Okay, Exo, everyone pushing their way through, silencing the Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm. This would be a good target for the Reclaimers of Khazad-dûm. The Reclaimers are not firing. Oh, Khazad-dûm's right flank's under assault. MSQ2 better clear that up. Okay, the Thorin's really firing on the troops down here. They've taken a lot of pipe, as you can see. Okay, Khazad-dûm Reclaimers firing into the Allenfoot axe throwers and driving them back. A lot of those axes going in the side of the hill here. Oh, that's not good. He's got to switch targets. Looks like he's done that. He's switching targets now. And Kendricks is trying to silence those reclaimers. It's driving them back for sure. We never got the axe throwers from Erebor firing into the reclaimers. Okay, MSQ2 sending in reinforcements. They're going to try and hold them here. Better do something quickly. Silver Banshee pushing through with Kendricks. More archers heading up. Seafarers and Nindamos over there. Okay, the attack's becoming a bit bogged down here. I'm not sure what the Vengeful one is waiting for, not using these archers. We're in the firing line.
We're under attack.
Okay, we've got the Iron Watch coming back. What are they going to do here, I wonder?
Only half the enemy force remains.
It's taking some time to take down these Lionhead archers, but they're out of ammunition, so I'm not sure why they're firing on them. Yeah, I think their target is the Baraburum. And the Iron Watch is heading over here to maybe to help MSQ2. But then again, those are his units after all. I don't know why I'm saying that. Alrighty, Silver Banshee done a good job taking down the Khazad-dûm reclaimers. Don't know what they're waiting for. Fire ammunition. And these archers have ammunition, so start firing or get out of there. Now the attack's in a bit of trouble here. MSQ2 taking control of the battle. Defenders though taking the lead, 43 to 50. You wouldn't think so looking at the battle at the moment. Okay, I've got the Chaos Skeleton's Guardians here. This is not good. Eventually, the Matrasp is wasting a lot of ammo. A lot of those arrows are going into the trebuchets. It's unfortunate. Trebuchets are working against the defenders here. A little bit of friendly fire there from the attackers. The trebuchet is acting as a double-edged sword. It's preventing the defenders from getting their body-piercing arrows into the big blob here, but it's also holding up the attackers' troops. They're struggling to get past it, which is inhibiting their ability to push through this big choke point here. They're struggling, and the defenders seem to be holding it comfortably at the moment. Again, I'm wasting ammunition. It's to and fro here. Air balls pushing through, defenders trying to regroup and push them back down the hill. Some good crossbow fire here from Silver Banshee. The Snaga skirmishers should start firing. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Maybe they don't have a target. That'd be the only thing I could think of. It's a good angle here for the crossbows, however. Okay, we've got some archer fire and some fire from the Khazad reclaimers. Both troops taking casualties. Sorry, both sides taking casualties. Whoa! Okay, that was from the Iron Watch. Ironfoot axe throwers making short work of the Ironfoot crossbows.
We're being attacked!
Alright, what's the crossbows doing? Bit of friendly fire there.
Lost half our men.
Good work. The Iron Watch shots are really inaccurate. $61.59. Defenders bringing this back somewhat. We've got a lot of arrows coming in from the attackers. This means Rangers have their blades out, so they've obviously been used. To what effectiveness, I can't say. Okay, cross them back over. I watch doing something here. Okay. Okay, how good is this going to be? It's not bad. Alright, so MSQ2 is being overwhelmed. It might be time for him to pull out, I think. You should leave these guys as a sacrificial unit. Ah, crossbow's going after the Pharaohs and Nobles. Not me. I'm not locking Dale and Umbar's chances here. I mean, they've still got some troops, but Mordor appears to be almost finished. I said almost. And I also said appears. Alright, MSQ2 sending in his guards at Khazad-dûm. So he's going all out. He's got his Mithril Guard in here too. He's got his best troops now in the mix. The Obsidian Guard's almost been destroyed. Osgiliath troops morale isn't great. Okay guys, as we can see, MSQ2 still holding on, just barely. He's running out of reinforcements. He's being reinforced by Matrasp. Kendricks and Silverbenchy struggling to sort of summit this last portion of the fight. Crossbows seem very eager to go after the Pharaohs and Nobles. 70 or 71. Oh, 74 Snarga skirmishers break. There's not too much left. The attackers need to get in there to win that fight. They've got to commit everything they have. There's not much left, but they've got to do it. The seafarers throwing their javelins away. This trebuchet is causing all kinds of problems. They're running out of men. And they've got a few allied high. It's possible Bloodbath is sending them over to the other side to help out. The Guardians should send these guys over to help out. Reinforcements are definitely needed by Silver Banshee and Kendricks. These guys should have already been sent over there, I reckon. They can't do any good here. But enough troops, I reckon, to break through. They should be trying to help the other side break through.
Only half the enemy force remains.
All defenders bringing out the Rangers, and the attackers are mostly cleared the trebuchets, so now they're in a world of hurt right now. Got some Adrenian shadow bows as well. Here we go. Oh, they're going for the targets in the back. It works out well for the attackers. What is that? Is that Blackshot Dragonfly? It is. I said Dragonfly. Dragon Slayers. Blackshot Dragon Slayers. That supporting fire is definitely welcomed. Okay, there goes Bloodbath General. Not too surprising, he's been fighting since it started. Surprised he lasted that long. Might be worthwhile maybe pulling back the Rangers, because the Dragon Slayers are taking them to town. Yeah, almost had a full unit here. Dragon Slayers definitely doing themselves proud here. I thought I'm trying to silence him, but Dragon Slayers out of ammunition. That's not good. We've got Bulldogs of Death, one of Mordor's best units now. Tough ask. Still got a unit here from Numenor. We've got 2 Pharism Nobles left. Well, it looks like Osgiliath finally broke through, but with a skerrick of troops left. And MSQ2 pulled back actually. 74 to 80. This guy's taking a lot of fire, wasting a lot of their ammunition. Right. Now he's gone. We've got Orc Hunters trying to finish off these guys here.
Aiming at them! We're being attacked!
They're out of ammunition. Send them into battle already. Oh, looks like we got Lotharian fire here. Oh no, this is Remena Baraburum. Come to the aid of this small band of dwarves. Oh, they broke him. I think the attacker's in a lot of trouble here. Okay, the Kindred of Celeborn has been brought forth. $76 to 83. The Rangers are still firing all what's left of them. Celeborn must have either been taken back or hidden. We've lost sight of them. I think the battle on the other side is dead for the attackers. And I think we'll times 2 speed it as it's getting very grindy. And it almost seems like the defenders are pushing the attackers back here. Lord and Warriors. And Lord and Axeman coming in to reinforce the line. Oh, we have one Iron Watch left. Really not good with the accuracy. The elves are holding very strong here. Reinforcements are close by and on standby. I'm trying to see where the Kindred of Celeborn are. But one there they are. That's the Trebuchet crew coming in. Got more troops coming in down there.
Men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cart to hell.
There goes MSQ2's general. Where are the Kindred of Celeborn going? Is there any real fight for them over here? The Blacklock Engineers.
The army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
Looks like the Elves and Numenor are cutting down the dwarves where they stand. And a little Iron Watch hero waddles off into the hills. Silver Banshee could admit defeat here. Tankers are admitting defeat one by one. Second unit of Karas Calahan's Guardians coming down. Here comes the dreaded fire I've been waiting for. Yeah, players are admitting defeat now, left, right and centre. And there goes Dale's general. Alrighty, congratulations to the defenders who claimed victory this day. MSQ2 2128, Venture 1 1600, and Matrasp 30 on 1581. Well done to the attackers, Bloodbath McGrath 901, Silver Banshee 1076, Kendricks 615. The Gordian really struggled on 272, and Tommy Wiseau 778. I don't know how Umbard didn't do that well. They had a good army. You know, obviously the Trebuchet wreaked havoc for the attackers. And I think one of the mistakes was the attackers on this side didn't send reinforcements to try and help Silver Banshee and Kendricks break through when they still had forces. Because by the time they finally broke through, they had nothing left, and the reinforcements from the defenders just overwhelmed and annihilated the remaining attacking forces there. So Silver Banshee and Kendricks definitely needed backup early on, which explains their defeat. Won't sit that just at the Gordian's feet. I mean, it's also Bloodbath. Well, I won't say that Bloodbath did anything wrong. He led the charge, so you know there's not much he could have done better. But the Gordian Tommy Wiseau should have delegated forces to try and help Silver Banshee and Kendricks break through, because that only serves their purpose to help them break through later on. Put more pressure on the defenders. You know, strained the defense, spread their forces out more. It just made it too easy for the defenders to defend that big choke point where Bloodbath, the Gordian, and Tommy decided to combine their forces and attack. So I think there was a bit of a mistake there from the attacking side. But that's my critique of the battle. Other than that, MSQ2 held the line well. The Venture 1 and Matrasp also, you know, very little mistakes made on their side. They held the choke points pretty well. The attackers didn't get too far on the city, to their credit. So well done. And thank you to MSQ2 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.